just new songs, but keeping them in contemporary format. But I had to pull back. I had to pull back because we have a multi-generational and a multicultural church. And so I had people ask me, hey, Branon, we want to do a little bit more gospel-oriented songs. Hey, Branon, we want to do a few more hymns. Now, here's what I say. It's not about beating yourself up, okay? It's not about beating yourself up week after week and fearing about, oh, I didn't do that song, and pleasing people and missing that chord, and, according to yesterday's article. But you do have to be where people are. And if 2 or 3 people are saying the same thing, then there's some resonance happening. It doesn't mean that they're talking about you. It doesn't mean like the evil flying monkeys are after you, or the black birds are talking to each other and going back to the witch. It's not like that, okay? I'm just having fun. But seriously though, if one person in your church says it, okay, then it's just an opinion, no big deal. But if 2 people say it, well then you need to be listening. And I think even if one person says something, there's probably a shed of truth to it. For instance, the one lady who said to me, hey, Brittany, you threw us a bone. Well, why did she say that? Because maybe we do need to be singing a few more hymns. Maybe it has been a while. And I looked back at her repertoire, actually. I looked at her repertoire after she said that, like the next day. And no, we sing one hymn about each week or every other week. I'd say probably 2 at the max. So, but for a church person, you have to understand they're not music people, okay? So they don't remember if we've done, Hallelujah, or if we've done Forever, or if we've done Alive. They don't know the songs. They just know the songs that maybe they sung 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago. That sticks out to them. So when they sing How Great Thou Art again, they're like, oh, that's my song. Or when they sing again, Lord, I lift your name on high, I'm not going to go there. But seriously, I look back and then I thought, okay, well then let's include a bit more hymns. My pastor and I talked about it last week. We had a quick meeting about it, and I just said to him, hey, maybe we do need to pull back a little bit. And you know what? It worked. We did just not only that hymn, but we did another one yesterday. But we also did another like familiar blended chorus style just to slow it down, and another chorus song. We're doing the same thing this week. So we're still doing like, Planet Shakers. They want songs that speak from the heart. Yes, thank you, Ethel. That's right. I mean, I love Planet Shakers. I love Hillsong, Bethel, all the great bands that are out there. And we do that, but we still got to pull back and say, wait a minute. If you go too far forward, you're going to lose people. And it's like, I've said this before. A pastor friend of mine said this. I love him, and I would serve with him again in a heartbeat. And he said to me, Branon, these people at this one time, this one place, in this one service, they will never be here again. What are we doing to maximize that moment? I mean, it's like you got the what already there, but it's your why. Why are you doing it? And then how are you doing it? So, that's when you got to pull back the reins a little bit. I know we get impatient as a band, but you have to be listening to your people. Crystal, Renee says, sometimes you have to go back to the basics, know your audience. Yeah, know your church. You need to know your people. You need to know where they live, where they're at, what their struggles are. I mean, again, we have people just like you in our churches that are fighting cancer right now. So I know when I do hymns like I Need Thee Every Hour, that actually is the reason why I planned that hymn last week. It wasn't because the one lady who said you threw us a bone that she was going to be up in arms at me if I didn't do a hymn. That's not why I did it. I did it for Terry because I know what she's going through. I know what she lives with every day. I know her pain. And that song is a prayer. I need thee every hour because she's telling me, Brandon, I'm in just detriment of need and of emotion and despair, and I need God every moment. And that hymn was just going through my mind as I'm speaking with her. So just like that, as you get to know your people, then you turn songs into prayers. And then what's awesome about this is that then you don't have the pressure of the, man, I wish I did this and I wish I did that, because when you start doing those things after a service or in a service, who are you making it about?